everybody and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is actually going to be a haul. I'm thinking about starting a series about what I found at my local CCO. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to name this series. I think I'm going to call it like CCO haul or CCO finds or something like that. But I live very, very close to a CCO. For those of you who don't know, a CCO is the cosmetic company store, and it is essentially an outlet for very high-end brands. So typical brands I find at my CCO are like Clinique, Estée Lauder, Bobbi Brown, Smashbox, MAC, and it kind of just rotates. So I did want to talk about all of the products that I found this last time that I went. I tend to go once a month or once every 2 months. Now, before I get started with the haul, I quickly want to talk about what I'm wearing on my nails. I actually am wearing a nail polish that I picked up at PolishCon. This is from Blush Lacquer and it's called Sideshow Heckler. And then on my lips, I am wearing a lipstick from Smashbox, and this is the Always On liquid lipstick in the color Out Loud. So almost every time I go into the CCO, they are having some type of deal where if you spend X amount of money, you either get something for free or you get an additional discount or something like that. The only downside to the CCO is that they do not do returns. They only do exchanges. So I like to pick up items that I know definitely work or I've been really interested in getting, or I've already tried the formula and I know that it's good. I've heard really good things about it. So just keep that in mind if you ever see a CCO, that they do not do returns, they only do exchanges. So the first thing that I definitely wanted to pick up last time I went is the Clinique Take Off the Day Micellar Cleansing Towelettes for face and eye. This is a pack of 50 towelettes. I actually picked 2 of these up and I have one in my bathroom. I really like these to kind of take off that first layer of makeup, but I don't think it does that great of a job at taking off my mascara because I do tend to layer my mascara. So my mascara is a little bit tricky, but it does take off my waterproof eyeliner. It does take off everything off my face, but I will go in with the Take the Day Off Cleansing Balm and kind of melt that mascara off a little bit more. This is pretty gentle, but it does say avoid getting into the eyes, but I haven't had a problem with this stinging my eyes at all when I have gone in and kind of removed that eyeshadow and removed that eyeliner. I haven't had any issues with it. They're relatively moist, but I wouldn't say they're the wettest towelettes that I've used, and they are pretty large. So you do get a really nice large towelette. I am able to do my entire face with just one towelette, regardless of how heavy my makeup is. So that is one thing to note. I really hate when I get these like makeup remover wipes and they're super teeny tiny. So I really was excited when I saw those. The next thing that I picked up is from MAC, and this is their Prep and Prime spray. They had a few different scents, but I just like the regular one. So I did pick up 2 of these. Another thing that I picked up from MAC is their Mineralized blush in the color Warm Soul. A lot of the MAC products that I have purchased have been from the CCO, but this one I wasn't sure about. I had seen it for a while. I think this is going to look a lot nicer on me when I'm not so tan, but you can kind of build up the color. It is a really nice like everyday blush. So they do have a lot of limited edition stuff, but they also have a lot of permanent stuff as well. I'm not sure why that is. I don't know like why items get rotated into the CCO, but I picked up my MAC Painterly paint pot. I know they have like the MAC wipes there a lot. I'm going to try those after I get through the Take Off the Day cleansing wipes, but I have seen a lot of permanent stuff, and I always like that they're around 30 to 50% off. So not all of the items are marked down like this by the same amount. Another product that I picked up from MAC is this Liptensity in the color Doe. I really like these lipsticks and how they have the color on the bullet. And this one is just a really, really nice nude color. So as you can see, the color matches exactly what the packaging is, what the bullet is. And this is a very, very creamy color. So that's just one swipe. It's a very, very creamy color. And I would definitely compare these more to like the amplified formula. So I really, really like these because I don't think they're as drying as the matte formula or as the satin formulation that I've tried from MAC. So I was pretty excited to see that they had these lip tensities. I may go back and pick up another color, but for now I just wanted to kind of test out the formula. So then I saw this from Estee Lauder, and this is the Bronze Goddess Summer Glow Multi Palette, and this is an absolutely gorgeous like highlighter, bronzer, and blush palette. That highlighter just looks gorgeous. I don't think that bronzer is going to show up on me, possibly until I lighten up a little bit, but I also don't like a very pigmented bronzer. So that's the bronzer right there. That's the blush and that's the highlighter, but I really like the blush and the highlighter so far. I feel like I'm going to get a little bit more use out of that bronzer in the winter time. So then I picked up two Bobbi Brown shimmer bricks. So I picked up the color Pink Glow, which is a permanent color. I already have a few Bobbi Brown shimmer bricks that are like their limited edition colors. Sorry, I didn't mean to not show you guys the product. So this is Pink Glow. This is actually still available at Sephora. Really, really gorgeous color though. And then I picked up a limited edition one, and this one is called Sunset Glow. This is gorgeous. I didn't think this would work out with my skin tone, but it actually isn't as pink as it looks in the pan. I think it works as a really, really nice highlighter for me, but I also can use this as a blush topper. And then the last thing I picked up is something from Tom Ford, but I picked up this sheer highlighting duo. This is in the color Reflects Gilt, and this is I think this was part of like the summer collection, so it's like the white packaging. So it's like I want to say this is like the limited edition collection for this summer or last summer, but this is absolutely gorgeous. It has a more pinky highlight and a more golden highlight, and you can actually swirl these two together. I have worn them together before, but look at those highlighters. They're so freaking beautiful. So those are the highlighters right there. They're just stunning. They're stunning highlighters. I really, really like the formula. I'm so glad that I picked this up. At first I was like, oh, I definitely don't need any more highlighters in my collection. I think it was a really, really good find. It's a really, really good buy. And this was the last one that they had left. So typically when I see Tom Ford products, I've seen a few lipsticks. I've seen like a few things from Tom Ford, but typically there's only like one or two Tom Ford products left. So then I actually got something for free. This is the Estee Edit eyeshadow palette. And I know Estee Edit is getting like discontinued or pushed out or something like that because they are discounting a lot of their products at like Sephora. But this has a really, really nice mirror, and I think the eyeshadows look pretty promising in this palette. I actually hadn't seen this palette or hadn't heard of this palette before. These two right here, the two bigger pans, are like Blacklight Transformer eyeshadows. So I don't know what that's all about. I know I personally don't go to clubs, and I haven't seen a black light in years. Like I remember the last time I saw black light was like at a hookah bar. So if I ever go to a hookah bar, I definitely will wear this palette because I want to test out if this works under a black light. But other than that, I think the colors are really pretty. I don't know if I'm going to keep this palette, but it was really nice that I got it for free, right? So that's it for my CCO haul. If you guys really enjoyed this video and you would like me to continue doing this as a series, please give this video a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. I currently post 3 times a week on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And then on Sundays, I like to do a weekly makeup basket. So hopefully I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.